Um, wow, today, Saturday, happy Saturday. I've had major retrograde challenges today attempting to do this video. So I want to start off with just basically letting you guys know that, I'm truly grateful for everyone that has been supporting me thus far. Because this spiritual journey of mine, it has really been rewarding, it's been challenging, and it's been real. And it's very, coming to you authentically is 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 great. I'm learning so much about myself. Um, and the reason why I had a talk with my daughter today, and I said there's a method to this, and when the information is given to me, it's a process, and I started with the deciding and finding your best self and all the parts of you that are good, releasing, letting go, and facing your challenges, because it's a cleanup method. We have to more or less flush out in your spiritual journey. And when I say your spiritual journey, I mean the inspired journey, the inspiration that is within you, your spirit. You have to listen to your spirit. So yeah, it's basically, when I talked about forgiveness, that plays a big part, because we can't be on a spiritual journey and be holding things in, and holding things against the people that are coming into our environment, that we are attracting into our environment, because everything is energy, everything is attraction. And so the point that I'm making on this is, welcome to day number 5, tip number 5, affirmation number 5, and for your spiritual growth. And the one I'm tackling today is the biggest hurdle for me, and I'm still going through it, and I think we all go through it and will be going through it the rest of our lives, is fear. And we as women, we kind of take on a lot of fearful based situations daily, with your job, with your home life, with your children, having that trust and understanding that, once you send them off to school, that they're going to be fine in this day and age. And even when they're grown, because I have 2 grown children, and, I have this thing that wells up in me daily, like, I want them to be safe, so I constantly have to pray for them and make sure angels are watching over them, and God or universe is supporting them. And fear can really take a toll. So I talked about fear in my book, and it's basically my process for my book. I'll have to explain that one day. It's day 6 in your process, and really tackling what fear actually is. And I know you've heard it before, because a lot of spiritual people that are on this law of attraction journey talk about fear being false evidence appearing real, when you break it down as an acronym. And we learned this from being very little. I can remember a circumstance where we were at an amusement park, and it was too funny, because this little boy, we as children, when they play, they do stuff, especially boys, they jump all over things, and they have no sense of fear. So, it's really a learned behavior, I think, from our parents, society, whatever. But this little boy was tumbling around on the bar at this amusement park. As you wait, there's those bars there. And he was trying to jump on top of it. And his mother wasn't paying him much attention, because, we're all waiting and we're in the line. And she finally recognizes what he's doing, and he's flipping around this bar. So he's flipping on this bar, and she turns around and she says, "Get down off of that bar. You're going to fall, and your head is going to bust open. There's going to be blood everywhere, and there's people in the line. Get down." And I looked at this little boy, and he stood there like, oh my God. and he looked at the bar, he looked at his mother, and that was damaging to him. This little boy is probably going to be scared of bars the little bars because of what she has implanted in his mind. That's fear-based. So, I know that's a silly example, but it's what came to my mind because little things like that, little increments of pressing fear upon you can take a toll in your grown life even. I've been scary all my life. I don't like to fly. I'm breaking through with getting on airplanes. I don't know if it's something that happened in my past life. I don't know. My biggest giant fear was flying. And over the years, of course, in my spiritual journey, I've calmed down with the flying. I'm not stressed out like I used to be. And, I had to really put in my mind that it's going to be okay. So whatever you're dealing with as far as fear and having that fear ghost come and stop you, touching you on your shoulder and stopping you from what you want to do with your life, you have to tackle that. And I'm kind of getting some little notes here from my actual book. And I have a part in here that is pertaining to women that I want to basically touch on. And it's a question: have you ever thought, as a woman, we fear who and what we actually want to be? So think about that. And if you have an answer to it, put it in the comments. Put it down below. And I put in here that we are afraid of what someone will think about us if we pursue our dreams and goals. And that can be the biggest blockage of all, just not pursuing what you want to do based on, oh, I'm scared because I don't know what they're thinking about me. And that was one of the things I had to tackle just doing these videos. So, that's something to think about, and it's something that we have to really look deep inside of ourselves to release, and learning to face our fears so they'll disappear, because they're false, and it's appears real, but it's not really real, if that makes sense. But anyway, I could talk about fear like a long time. So being that I want to keep these videos short and sweet, I'm going to give you the affirmation that I wrote for fear, and how we can really kind of push it to the side. And the affirmation is not a one-liner, so you might want to jot it down, but it's for specifically women today. And it states, I am a strong and confident woman. All decisions I make in my life are for my highest good. To have unshakable faith is to fear nothing. I have the courage to conquer anything I set out to do. I love life, and life loves me. I am at peace with my true nature. So I say that, and I kind of feel better about, just anything that I'm fearing, especially with this video, because I have a message, and I have a process of cleansing your inner self to be the best you can be. And as they say, live your best life. So I appreciate you guys, Divine Lighters. It's been a challenge. I know I'm late on my video today, but yeah, it's real, it's rewarding, and most of all, I'm making it fun. So yeah, thank you for listening to Affirmation Growth, Spiritual Growth Tip number 5. We're on day 5, you guys. It's just going so fast. Wow. But I love it. I'm going to have a great one for you tomorrow after I meditate about it tomorrow. And you have a love and light day. And know that you are loved. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you.